I want to make sure that you watch this video all the way through because at about probably minute 8, there are some changes that happen. And minutes 1 through 7 are fairly repetitive. We're just creating buttons on pages and you'll probably think, oh, I got this. I'll just go do it real quick. But by minute 8 or so, there are some changes and you need to pay attention and watch those changes because without doing them, you're going to have some problems. So I just want to give this warning before we get into the content of the video that you need to watch the whole thing, please, for your own benefit. In this video, we're going to go ahead and add in all of our buy now buttons, our one-click upsell buttons, and our no thank you buttons. So head over to your platform here and we'll just open up the first page, go to Live Editor, and we're going to hit Add Element, and we're going to look for Member, and we're looking for Membership Order Button. Click this option here, and there are a bunch of pre-made buttons that you could use, or you could use their button designer to make a more customized button. So we click this option here, and we'll just leave this alone for right now. It's not important. We'll come back and edit and make everything look the way we want it later on. We just want to get things set up and working first. So I scrolled down here and hit Next Step. Go to Payment Gateway, ClickBank, Membership Level. I put all my members on level 2, but I called it members. ClickBank Product Type, it's standard. ClickBank Product Item Number. Come back over to ClickBank here, and I'm under Standard Products, and this is the 9+ Autoresponder Series, which is AF1. So that's what I'm going to plug in right here, AF1. Oops, AF1. And then there's the option for a ClickBank custom form skin. Now, if you made one or not, that's up to you. If you don't know what a custom form skin is, Google ClickBank custom form skin and it'll show you how to make one. Now, this part's important right here, especially on this first initial Buy Now button. We need to assign the Pitch Plus Upsell Flow ID. So come back to ClickBank, go to your Pitch Plus Upsell Flows, and you'll see your ID right here for your particular funnel. Come back over to to Optimize Press, paste that number in there. And then we're going to leave the rest blank here, except for fixed term access. This is going to be for lifetime access. And description is the 9+ Autoresponder Series. And we need to make sure we select the correct package. So if they buy this, they'll have access to the Autoresponder Series. Hit Insert. All right, we'll go ahead, save and continue real quick, and I'm just going to view a public link and test the button. All right, so it brought us to the order form page, and you see it's a 9+ Autoresponder Series, costs $7 like we thought it would, and everything looks like it's working properly. So that's awesome. That's a great sign. So let's go back and add buttons to all the pages. So let's go ahead and handle the upsell page now. So Live Editor. We're going to add element, member. We're looking for the order button. I'm going to use the button designer. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom for right now. I'll come back later and make the button pretty. ClickBank, membership level, members. ClickBank product type, standard. And ClickBank product item number, minus AF2. But just for practice here, you would check it here. AF2 is my particular product number. You may have a different one, of course, and it's for my upsell series. So I plugged it in there, throw in my skin name. We leave this one empty this time, the Pitch Plus Upflow ID. But what we're going to do is fill in this Pitch Plus Upsell Flow action. Now we need to make this either a one-click accept or a one-click decline. So A for accept, D for decline, and remember these are the one-click buttons. So if they click it, they're automatically going to be charged $12 in my case. So this is the accept button. So we'll make that A. This will stay auto, fixed term, go on lifetime, description. I'm going to call this one Autoresponder Series Bonus Pack. And let me add in this 9+. Now I didn't want to call it upsell because the customer will be able to see this description name right here. And upsell almost sounds a little rude, even though that's what it is. And it sounds like, oh, they upsold me, that butthead, and that just comes across kind of as rude. But regardless, we can select the package. So Autoresponder Series Upsell, And they'll also have access to the autoresponder series, right? Because the only way that they could get to this upsell is if they purchase this one. So we need to be sure we give them access to all the packages that would make sense for this particular flow. All right, so we'll hit insert here. And now, since this is a one-click page, we also need to give people the option to decline the upsell. So to do that, I'd simply just duplicate the button here. I'm gonna edit it. I'm gonna change the text real quick, change it to decline. So that way I remember that this is the decline button. I'll hit next. And the only thing we really need to change right here is from the A for accept to D to decline. And that's all you need to do here. You don't need to mess with any of this other stuff because it won't trigger. So we'll hit insert. So we have our one-click upsell and our decline buttons for our upsell page. So that's good to go. Let's save and close this page. Now we gotta do it for the sales funnel course. So live editor, add element. We're gonna look for that member button, the member order button, membership order button, button designer. We'll scroll on down here to next step, payment gateway, ClickBank, membership level 2, ClickBank standard, item name, minus AF3. Again, it's right here. So classic sales funnel course, AF3. Form skin or skin, we'll leave this alone. Scroll on down here, this is accept. They accept our classic sales funnel course. And then this stays as auto, fixed term access. We want to give them lifetime access. Description is classic sales funnel course. And I want to give them access to that package. I also want to give them access to the autoresponder series package. But now we have a slight issue. We have the autoresponder series upsell package. And this really depends on your setup. If you want to give people access to this package, then you won't need to do what I'm about to show you. But if you don't want to give people access to this particular package, then you'll need to follow along with what I'm about to show you. Because remember, you could get to this classic sales funnel course with or without buying the upsell. So we need to make two different scenarios. So first scenario is that they buy the upsell. So they buy all 3 products. So they go straight across our funnel, buy everything, and that's awesome. We love those people. So that's what this first scenario is. So let's insert this button. Let's go ahead and make our decline button. Change the text real quick. Decline. Scroll on down. Next step. And this will be D instead of A. Hit insert. Save and close. And now we need to go ahead and duplicate that one page. So we're going to clone our page. I'm going to delete this dupe thing. I'm going to name this version B. Change the permalink structure to B as well. Hit update. Open our live editor. And come over to these buttons. And scroll on down to next step. And scroll on down here. And I'm going to untick this box. So this is for the people that didn't purchase the upsell. I'm going to hit insert, and I'm just going to do it on the decline button just for the sake of doing it. I don't think it actually affects anything, but you never know. All right, insert. All right, so save and close. Now we do have to tell ClickBank to send them to the right page. So come back over to ClickBank, go to your Pitch Plus Upsell Flows, click the little pencil option here, and on decline, so they declined our upsell, so we need to send them to version B. Right? That makes sense because we don't want that package to get applied. So we had made that special page with different upsell buttons. So we'll hit save now. Hopefully that makes sense. If not, I'm about to do it again with AF4, so you'll see it again if you're not following currently. So let's come back over to our pages and work on our payment plan. So we have Classic Sales Funnel Course Payment Plan. So let's go ahead and live editor and create our buttons. All right, so add element, and we're gonna do member. So membership order button, button designer, scroll on down to next step, payment gateway, ClickBank, membership level, members, ClickBank type. This is recurring. Remember, I'm doing a payment plan. So product item number, I have it AF4. ClickBank trial period, no trial. Rebill monthly. Skin name. And this is a recurring product type, so I tick this box right here. Pitch plus upsell flow action is A for accept. Auto, and this is one time for lifetime access. Now I know that this is a recurring payment, but it is for an installment plan. So after they pay their 3 payments, they have lifetime access. So that's why I selected lifetime access. And this is description, so classic sales funnel course. And in this scenario, we're going to say that they purchased all 3 of our products. The original or initial offer or tripwire, they purchased our upsell, and they've purchased our classic sales funnel course. So insert. Now we're going to go ahead and duplicate and make this a decline button. So decline. Scroll on down to next step. Scroll on down, change this to D. And untick this recurring product type. We don't need that on a decline button. Hit insert. All right, save and close. Now we need to make a version B of this because if they didn't purchase that upsell. So let's go ahead and clone the page. Delete the dupe. Add a -B. Add a B to the end of the permalink. Update. Launch the live editor. Go ahead and edit our buttons. Next step. And we want to untick the package for the autoresponder series upsell because again, we have to give them that scenario. So insert. Same with the decline. I don't think it makes a difference, but I don't know. Might as well do it. We're already here, right? So we'll save and close. And then don't forget, come back over to ClickBank, and we need to be sure to point to the correct page. So it's this one down here because they declined this offer. So if we decline it, we have a version B that we're sending people to. So we're going to select it, and classic sales funnel payment plan. We're going to version B. Hit save. Okay, so there we go. We now have all of our buttons set up on our pages, and it was a little more complicated than originally thought or intended, but we got there, right? The main thing is you need to have 2 versions if you want to make sure that your capabilities are properly assigned.